Hi there, Lizod from Isurus here. Today I'm going to show a little demo of Overdrive pedal called the Boo Instruments OD-TS. It's basically a clone of the Ibanez 808 Tube Screamer, the original Tube Screamer. It's made by this company called Boo Instruments, who are in the UK, in London. All handmade, using really high quality components, well put together. An exact replica of the 808. So it's an exact copy of the original circuit using the same op-amp chip, which is one of the important bits, the JRC 488D. So yeah, you're going to get the same tone basically as a vintage 808 Tube Screamer. What's quite cool about the styling in these, in Boo Instruments Ranger pedals, is they're just a bare metal chassis, and all the writing, all the text on it, it's all engraved into it, so it's not paint that can chip off or anything. So it'll last forever and it'll always look the same. It'll never sort of wear down really, because it's bare metal as it is. And I think it's got a really cool sort of industrial look to it. It's quite nice. I think some of the more recent ones, because I bought this a few years back, but some of the more recent ones, they've sort of changed the font and the writing slightly, and I think they put writing on the front face. They put the Boo Instruments logo there as well, but other than that, obviously it's going to be the same circuit because they're copying a decades old circuit anyway. Also, on the styling of it, they use these chicken head knobs, which are cool. They kind of, if you can see this, they overhang the chassis slightly, which is not really a big deal, to be honest, because it's not like another pedal's going to be anywhere near that close to it, even if you had right-angled jacks here. But you know, it could in certain situations be knocked sideways maybe. If that was a real problem for you, it'd be a pretty easy thing to remedy, just sticking any other knobs on there really. Not a lot more to say really, it's just a basic Overdrive, but a good sounding one. So let's get on and start showing you some of the sounds from it. So first off, I'll just show you my clean sound. Just clean through the Marshall, no reverb or anything on it at the moment. So I've got the pedal set in the middle basically on everything, all controls, so it'll give you a rough kind of ballpark. I always find that's a good thing to do with any kind of gain pedal, is if you set everything central, you've got a kind of the sort of fingerprint of the sound in a way, you know, that's where you can deviate slightly from. So you've obviously got quite a lot of range from there really. If we bring the gain down, boost the volume a little. So that's effectively the gain range of the pedal. It's, you know, it's an 808, so it's that sort of low to mid gain kind of overdrive designed to push your amp and clip it and just give you a really nice, sweet, not overly saturated, distorted sound, but a nice overdrive. I'll set it back in the middle again and show you how it sort of works with rolling off the volume control on your guitar, so you can kind of clean it up really nicely. So you can see it's very smooth to sort of clean up. The volume control goes to completely off, and it's got quite a lot of range in it, a lot of headroom. Obviously, like any gain pedal, when you're getting the gain or the volume to the far end of their range, it increases the kind of noise and hiss going on. If that's the case, you're running out of gain, you basically need another pedal really, because it's not within the range of that particular one. So I'll go through the range of the tone control as well. It's good. It's got a nice range, takes you from nice warm overdrive through to really cutting, really bright kind of drive, which works well if you're pushing it into an already distorted channel on an amp. Putting in a lot of the treble on a pedal like this gives you a lot more kind of attack and high end, and it's great for kind of really high gain solos and aggressive sounds. So this is fully anti-clockwise in its kind of lowest setting. As you can see, when you add a lot of the treble into it, or turn the tone control more to the treble end, you get quite a lot more volume really. So if you're wanting it kind of set like that, you have to back the volume off a little bit really to compensate. And also as well, the more treble you've got in there, it will kind of get a little noisier. So I've put some delay on in the rig, and still got it on the clean channel of the Marshall. So I'll just mess around again with the controls a little bit and play a little, and you can hear what the pedal sounds like. This is pretty much where I have this pedal set most of the time. I use this as a not only just as an overdrive on a clean channel, but also to boost the heavy distorted channel of my Marshall, and I tend to set it around here, which is kind of giving it a bit of high end and just kicking the amp harder basically. But this is it on a clean channel. You can hear there it's got so much definition and separation. Nothing's getting muddy, none of the strings are getting kind of blurred together, and it's all really clear, and you've still got that kind of clarity. Just going to give you some examples of using it to drive an already overdriven amp. So I've got my Marshall on its crunch channel, and it sounds like this. And with the pedal. Hopefully you can kind of hear that what it's doing is sort of adding that extra kind of kick and boost, because it's obviously driving the amp harder, but it also, with using quite a lot of the tone, it's sort of giving it a lot more attack and pick attack and kind of aggression, which sounds really cool. think it's a great little pedal really. Everyone should have a Tube Screamer of some description. They're just awesome for so many reasons, for using as a light kind of overdrive sound and for giving your amp an extra bit of gain and saturation, just kicking it harder. My kind of heavy sound generally is the Marshall on its dirty channel, but then with some sort of low gain device in front of it. So yeah, very useful, and this is an awesome pedal, well priced. If you go to their website, which is www.booinstruments.com, check out their range. They've got quite a few different pedals. They've got their own sort of overdrive pedal, which I haven't actually tried, and then they've got this one, which is obviously the ODTS, which is the Tube Screamer clone. Yeah, check them out and see what you think of them.